I've always considered myself to be an extremely lucky guy to be able to call Lindsay my fiance, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want to be sure that I can truly capture just what this girl really means to me, and what an incredible difference she's made for my overall well-being. I hope I'm able to paint an accurate picture of just how beautiful a person Linz is. But more than anything, this journey with Linz has taught me to take risks in life, to follow your heart, and that things, really strange things, happen for a reason.
When asked to talk about our relationship, I think to myself, every day I would probably have something different to say. That's part of the beauty of being with someone you love. Every day brings about a different array of emotions and feelings. It's never the same.
Before Linz, I wasn't really happy, I wasn't myself, and I didn't like what I was doing with my life. I came into the university as an engineering major. For some gut reason though, I felt attracted to psychology. But switching majors, that was really gutsy for me. I followed my heart and I ended up switching majors.
I saw a posting for an honors society in psychology and talked one of my good friends from my lab into going to one of the meetings with me.
There's one particular chapter meeting that would change the rest of my life.
I saw Bran give such a cute speech that struck me as both genuine and something that I could relate to. He wasn't like any of the other presenters. He was honest. I told my friend that he was so cute and I needed to get to know him.
I logged in and saw a friend request from Lindsay Vernon. We started a Facebook message the whole next day. It was her personality that really drew me in. She was a sweet girl, but she was tough. You could tell she really had an independent mindset and was incredibly strong inside. It was beautiful, but it definitely intimidated me at first.
That night was probably the first part of our relationship. Neither of us really wanting to date anyone, yet still feeling extremely drawn to one another. The next morning, he asked if I wanted to go to Ocean City, and I can never pass that opportunity up.
So I picked up chai tea lattes for the two of us, which still reminds me of that morning, and we set off for the beach. I never knew that a 6-hour road trip could be so much fun. I fell for Linz on that trip. There was just something about our conversations that clicked, that I'm not sure I can really put words to.
Bran soaked in all of life. He valued his relationships with people, and he was really open. I'm not that open of a person. I'm not sure if he could tell that day, but I was a little uncomfortable having serious talks with the guy who I had just met. What made the trip our official turning point was that we just fit together. I'm not sure if there is a more scientific way to describe it than we just fit.
There wasn't a moment of silence that entire 6 hours on the road trip.
There was more to it. We just seemed to both shine in each other's company. It has never happened to me before, so I definitely thought something of it.
Of course I wasn't going to tell her then, but I was definitely hooked. From that day on, and even today, I've spent every day trying to win her over. I've never met such a beautiful person in my life.
I always made fun of people who said that they fell in love in one day, but there really is no better way to describe it than there was just some kind of power or force that drew us together.
One of the things I've always cherished about mine and Lindsay's relationship is our sense of adventure. It's freeing to have someone by your side as you explore all the crazy, wonderful things that this world has to offer to you. About a week after our road trip, Lindsay and I took a ride to DC. Any excuse to spend time with this girl was fine by me. I was caught off guard when she straight up asked me, "So what are we?"
We definitely had a lot of figuring out to do once we started dating March 11th, 2011. Brandon had to learn that I don't sugarcoat what I have to say. He had to learn that I'm a pretty independent person. But I feel like I had the most learning to do, and I'm a better person because of it. Through Bran, I've learned that it's okay to talk about how I feel. I've developed the deepest sense of empathy in being with him. His happiness is my happiness, his hurt is my hurt. I've learned to embrace being uncomfortable in new situations and to try new things that I'm afraid of. I've learned to appreciate the blessings I have and to treat each new day as an adventure. I now wake up every morning living for someone other than myself, and I can tell you that is one of the greatest feelings in life.